Living by the sword is dying by the sword. That's what Jesus said. And that was not part of his kingdom. That was not to be any part of his kingdom. You didn't rule anyone with the sword, because if you did, it would come back on you. Do you think one day that maybe that costly sword will come back on this country? I believe it will. One way or another, we will pay. So right now we're paying $31.53 billion since about 78 days ago. And this is according to military spend. This is Defense Economics Research. We have spent $31.53 billion. Now, what are all the moving pieces of this costly sword that Jesus told us not to brandish? No. Munitions and interceptors, air operations, naval operations, equipment losses, intelligence and ISR, personnel, and logistics. Now, what could have been? What could we have spent for the American people rather than fighting a war for another country? This is what could have been spent. 485,192 teachers' salaries funded for 1 year. 420,422 nurses' salaries funded for 1 year. 90,090 homes built. 262,764 full college scholarships. 14,332 hospital beds could have been funded for 1 year, and 63,063 clean water systems could have been built in this country for the people of this country, not for another people somewhere off in the Middle East. Now, let's look at the inflation rate according to ABC News. It says inflation jumps to its highest level in 3 years. Can we blame the Democrats? You want to blame the Biden administration? I don't think so. It says inflation rose for a second consecutive month as the U.S.-Israeli war with Iran continued to send gasoline prices surging in April. Prices rose 3.8% in April compared to a year earlier, marking an increase from year-over-year inflation rate of 3.3% in the prior month. Do you think that we can continue going at this rate? No, we can't. Now, let's look at what this one reporter asked the president about. He says, "I don't think about Americans' financial situation," President Donald Trump told reporters Tuesday as he was departing for a high-stakes trip to China. When asked of what extent Americans' financial situation were motivating him to make a deal with Iran, he said the most important thing by far is that Iran cannot have nuclear weapons.